I'm Pastor Aaron Harris, and in this video, you'll learn how to build wealth from scratch. No matter where you are or who you are, if you apply the principles in this video, then you will be rich. My favorite reality TV show is Undercover Billionaire, where people worth hundreds of millions of dollars changed their name. They were dropped into a small town with only $100, and they had 90 days to turn that $100 bill into a $1 million net worth without revealing their identity or using any of their resources other than that $100 bill. It was amazing to see these billionaires who was dropped off in a town that they had never been in before, where they had no contacts and didn't know a single person, for them to go and take a $100 bill and build $1 million businesses in 3 months. On the opposite side of the equation, nearly 1/3 of everyone who hits the lottery end up going broke and declaring bankruptcy in their lifetime. So what's amazing to me is that you can take people who know how to build and generate businesses and wealth, and you can give them $100 in a few months, and they can turn that into a multi-million-dollar organization. Or on the flip side, you could take someone who don't know how to generate wealth or gain money, and you can give them millions of dollars, and after a few years, they will be completely bankrupt. This means that there's not only a wealth inequality in America, but there is a knowledge of wealth inequality in America, where there are some people who put in any situation in America, they feel like they can make it out and become wealthy if they have the knowledge that they have about wealth and money. And then there are other people who cannot gain wealth because they do not have the knowledge. So the first thing that we have to do is debunk the myth that it takes money to make money. Yeah, it's correct that if you have money, it's a lot easier for you to get more of it, but people who say it takes money to make money oftentimes find themselves making excuses for why they cannot get ahead. So don't let this myth become a barrier between you and wealth. In the past year, I wanted to open up additional streams of income for myself. So the first thing that I did was I wrote a book, Make Money Make Sense, what every Christian should know about personal finance. When I wrote the book, it did not cost me any additional money, maybe a few dollars for copies that I had to buy for myself to review, but it didn't cost me anything other than that. And that was able to generate some income for me. In addition to that, I was able to create this YouTube channel. And on this YouTube page, what I'm able to do in the future is generate additional income for myself. Active income as I create the video, and over time it will become passive income because it will continually pay me for something that I did one time. In addition to that, I've also opened up public speaking opportunities where I'm able to generate income from that as well. So for the YouTube channel, all I needed was a camera and a microphone, but besides that, I'm able to open up 3 additional streams of income with just a minimum amount of work. So as you learn more about money and you look around you, you will see that you are already doing things and you already have some skills that can help you generate additional income. For me, I have 2 master's and a doctorate degree, so writing a book was not challenging. I had to write all throughout school. Now I can write something that I can actually get compensated for. During a pandemic, as a pastor, I was preaching and teaching to a camera without a crowd, so it only made sense to me that I started a YouTube channel where I go and I talk to people through a camera. And then as a preacher, I public speak all the time, so that's just an additional stream of income that I can receive without doing much work in addition to what I'm already doing. And I believe that for for you, if you open up your eyes, there are opportunities all around you where you can generate more income. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to shift your perspective. You need to challenge any negative beliefs that you may have about money. You may have a scarcity mindset. You might have a negative view about people with money and wealth and feel like, oh, a lot of people shouldn't have that much money. Instead, what you should do, instead of having a scarcity mindset, you should shift your perspective so that you can have an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset realizes that money is everywhere and people get rich off of creating a ton of things. Someone got rich off of creating this coffee cup that I'm drinking from. Someone is getting rich from this water that I drink from. Someone is getting rich from the camera that I'm speaking to you from, or the YouTube channel that I'm going to upload this video from, or the microphone I'm speaking through, or the camera I'm looking at, or the light that's illuminating my face, or the plant that's in this room, or someone has a carpeting company for the carpet that's on the ground, and even this chair that I'm sitting in. Someone made money off of that. I have an auxiliary plug. I have a stand where my notes go on. And so people can get rich off of literally everything. And if you look around you where you are right now, you'll see literally 20, 30, 40, 50 different items that people use that they're able to get rich from. So the question is not if there's a lot of money around you, because obviously there is. The question is, how do you gain access to those resources or to more finances? And I have 3 steps immediately that will help you today to help you figure out how you can gain access to more money. One way that people generate a lot of money is by figuring out what it is they're passionate about, what it is they enjoy, and what it is that they are good at. And when you combine those 3 things, when you find something that you're passionate about, something that you enjoy, and something that you're good at, then you'll be able to really excel in that field. The reason you want to be passionate about something that you're working in is because when you're passionate about what you're doing, then you will go and you will work hard. You will outwork all of your competition because it really means something to you. So you should think about what are some things in life that you are just really passionate about. And once you know what you're passionate about, then you have to see what is something that you really enjoy doing. The reason it's important to find something that you really enjoy doing is because when you're doing it, it does not even feel like work. It is something that you enjoy doing. And lastly, you want to find out something that you are good at. You could be passionate about something and enjoy doing something, but if you are not good at doing that thing, then you will not be too successful at it. You'll just be average at best. And so you have to combine these 3. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you enjoy? And what is it that you are good at? And when you combine these, then you'll work harder than anyone else because it won't even feel like work because you're enjoying it. It'll partially feel like play, and it'll be almost effortless because you are so great at what you are doing. For me, when I was 18 years old, if you would have told me I was going to be a pastor, I would have thought that you were out of your mind. But when I was 19 years old, I heard the Holy Spirit tell me that you are supposed to be a preacher. So from 19 years old to 29 years old, I was in youth ministry, I was in young adult ministry, I was an associate pastor, I was a senior pastor, I got 2 master's degrees and a doctorate degree, all in a span of 10 years. From 19 to 29, I went from there's no way in the world I'm going to be a pastor, to now I'm a pastor with 10 years of experience and all of these degrees. And the reason I was able to do that and accomplish that is because I was passionate about what I was doing. I enjoyed what I was doing, and I was good at what I was doing. So it didn't matter if I was driving for Uber or driving for Lyft, or if I was a substitute teacher or a group home administrator. No matter what I did for my full-time job, I was able to still go to school and work at a church at the same time because I was passionate about what I did, I enjoyed what I did, and I was good at what I did. And when you unlock those three things in what you do, then you will be able to take off and you will be able to start earning a good amount of money. But finding out what you're passionate about, what you enjoy, and what you're good at is just the tip of the iceberg. After that, you have to study the best, you have to get the best, and you have to be the best. The way you study the best is by learning from those who are most successful in whatever field that you are looking at getting into. And once you find these people, you study them as much as you can and you learn as much as you can from them. For example, if you want to go and do taxes, then I would not study someone making $30,000 a year doing taxes. Instead, I would go and study someone making $3 million a year who are going and they are an accountant or a tax professional, because by studying them, it will teach me how I can get to the place that they are in. So no matter what field you're in, whether it's taxes, whether it's lawyer, doctor, teacher, whether you're in ministry or a nonprofit, no matter what field you are in, there is someone in that field who is doing really well and someone who is getting compensated really well in that field. And what you need to do is study from those people. A big mistake is a lot of people study from people who they do not want to be in the position that they are in. So if you want to make $200,000 a year, don't study from a person making $20,000 a year. Study from people making well beyond where you want to be in your future. In addition to studying the best people in whatever field you're in, what you need to do is you need to get the best mentor that you can get. Whatever field you're in, whether you want to do real estate or you want to create a business or you want to do taxes or you want to be a lawyer or a doctor, no matter what it is that you want to do, what you need to do is you need to get a mentor that can help lead you, that can help guide you, that can help coach you, preferably a mentor in your same field. So the first reason that you want a mentor in your field is because they will help you not make some of the mistakes that they made and the mistakes that others are making, and they can teach you a lot more than you can learn by doing things on your own. So you have to be humble and realize that you need a mentor. In addition to that, a mentor can create opportunities for you that you would not have without a mentor. For me, for example, I had a mentor who was the pastor of one of the largest African American churches in Northern California. And so since that was my mentor and we got together, every other week for about a period of the year, he was helping me and mentoring me and training me and developing me and helping me to be able to grow. But from that relationship, it also opened up doors and opportunities and connections that I would not have had if I did not know him. Because a lot of opportunities come not because of what you know, but who you know. And a great mentor can connect you to those good opportunities. So whatever your business plan or business idea is, or whatever your career is, what you need to do is you need to get a great mentor, the best mentor that you can get. So once you study the best people in your field, and then you get mentored by the best person that you could get mentored by, then it's time for you to be be the best person that you can be. I say good is not good enough. You want to be the best. You want to be as good as you can be in any field as you can, because the people who are good are usually compensated higher than the people who aren't good. So if you're a barber or a hairstylist, don't just be a good barber. Find out how you can be the best barber or the best hairstylist or the best business owner or the best person in the field of whatever you do. And if you study the best, you get the best mentor, and you're able to be the best version of you, the best that you can be. You're reading books, you're growing, you're challenging yourself, you're seeing how you can get better, then that will take you on the fast track for being successful with money. So like I said at the beginning, building wealth is less about what you have, and it's more about what you know, who you know, and how you're bettering and you're growing yourself. So if you apply these principles, then I know that you will be able to be successful with money. And if you enjoyed this video, then watch the other videos on this page, which is all about financial literacy.